Welcome to the Icaran sector. Welcome to 1,500 points-ish of Knights versus Drukhari. So the Drukhari have picked up a hefty bounty. They need to bring some knights back to Kumara for somebody to have a play with, demolish, warp, twist, distort. But they've got to bring down a knight. And that could be a challenge for the Drukhari. They don't have a lot of weapons for dealing with, or mine certainly don't have a lot of weapons to deal with big things. So I have to see how this goes. So today we're playing Search and Secure. So there are six objectives. End of turn one we roll off and they start vanishing from the table, and you score at the end of your turn for each one you control. So we'll have to see how that goes. We are playing just a very nice standard table edge. One here, and our twist today is that we automatically pass morale, which is not going to affect the knights, but will affect greatly the Drukhari. Whether that'll give them the advantage they need or not, we will have to wait and see. So we've got lots of line of sight blocking, things to slow things down, and some here, and this one here. Shooting through that will get you a -1 penalty. But we shall see. First of all, then, we will go look at the armies. So here we have 1,450 points of Imperial Knights, running as normal, House Imperialis, and we have War Dogs. So these can either fall out and charge, or fall out and shoot at a -1. And also, each unit can reroll a single hit per phase. The Warlord today is the Lady Athena, and her pilot, the Lady Jennifer, and she today is running as a Knight Warden. So that gives her the Avenger Gatling Cannon, the Heavy Flamer underneath, Thunderstrike Gauntlet, Rocket Pod on the top for the out of line of sight, and the Heavy Stubber. And we will play a CP before the game, so all the Heavy Stubbers get AP -1, which might not make too much of a difference, but we shall give it a go. And backing up the Lady Diana, so there's 2 Helverins with Stubbers, 3 Warglaves with Melters, and 2 Warglaves with Stubbers. And that is about it. So yeah, as normal, these 2 go down, these 3 and these 2 go down as 1 unit, and after that they count as separate. And short and sweet and to the point, that is the Imperial Knights. So here we have 2 patrols of Drukhari coming in at 1,451 points. Ooh. We are running as Cult of the Cursed Blade, so we get +1 strength. And this is one I must remember. Saving throws of a 6 reflect 1 mortal wound back on the opponent in close combat. Our Warlord today is the Succubus, and she has Precision Blows as her Warlord trait. So every hit of a 6 she makes, we do the damage of the weapon and the attack sequence end in mortal wounds, and her relic is the Triptych Whip. So it's a poison 2+, which won't really come into effect today. She'll have to wound on her strength, but add 3 to the attacks of there, and it's AP -3, 2 damage. And I completely forgot the Warlord trait and relic of the Knights. So the relic is there's a 5-up invul in close combat, and it has the Iron Bulwark for 4-up invul in shooting. That being said, so there's 2 witches, 2 10-man here. We have Razor Flail and Hydra Gauntlet, Blast Pistol and Agonizer, Blast Pistol Agonizer, Razor Flail and Shardnet Impaler. We have the fast attack of the Hellions with Stoneclaw and Splinter Pistol. We have the 10 Scourges with Shredder and Darkland. There is a Splinter Cannon, a Shredder, and 3 with the shard carbines and the venom blade on the lead one, the Solarite. The second patrol, we have the Lady Drazar and her cult following. We have the succubus. Oh, sorry, I missed the heavy support in this one. So this is a Talos. This one isn't WYSIWYG. I've given it a fighting chance. It's got Haywire Blasters on the top, a Macro Scalpel, and a Talos Gauntlet for close combat shenanigans. And then, yes, this is all over the place. The Venom with 2 Splinter Cannons. The next one, yeah, we've got the Drazar, we've got the Succubus with Hydra Gauntlets and 11 Witch Squad. So Agonizer Splinter Pistol, Hydra Gauntlets, Razor Flails, and Shardnet Impaler. The 5 of the Incubi, their Venom, which has the double number of attacks. Is it chain snare? Not chain snare. Yeah, chain snares. And then they have the Scourges, the heavy ones, with 2 Heat Lances, 2 Dark Lances, and a Blast Pistol and Venom Blade. And all over the place. But there we have the Drukhari. Those of you who are new to 40k or maybe been playing it a long while, here's a learning, a moment of learning, a moment for teaching. Double check your board sizes. I'd set up the 1,000 point board size, and we're actually playing on the up to 2,000 point board size. So things have moved out and expanded. The deployment centers, I was waiting, the deployment center is like 2 inches. That doesn't seem right, and it wasn't. So yeah, these things do happen when you're playing 40k, and you laugh and you smile, and yeah, the board is pretty much similar to how it was before. There's still a large line of sight blocking, places for infantry to hide, but yeah, we have much more space to move. So back with the setting up of the board, and learn. The Drukhari run the roll-off, decided to be defender. They use Screaming Jets to put the Incubi and Drazar in the Venom, and that will drop down. And 1 webway portal for these guys, so they'll start on 10 command points. The heavy weapons are in this flank. The 11 Witches and the Succubus with the Hydra Gauntlets are holding on to this objective. The Talos, she's waiting in her Venom all by herself. The other Witches and the Hellions are here to move as needed. And we're holding on this side over here so we can take this objective. Come up and take that one. The Knights have paid 2 CP to put the 2... Oh, that's not right. Hang on a minute. There we go, with the correction. The unit of 2 with the Stubbers I've been putting to reserve by spending 2 CP. The 2 Helverins have taken this objective. Athena is ready to move on to that objective. She will maybe get slowed down by here. We've taken this objective, and these can spread out to take some more. We'll have to see which ones start disappearing first. So we'll roll to see who can choose to take turn 1. So the Knights and the Drukhari. I think the Drukhari... Ooh, that's interesting. Do we want the Knights to get closer first? Maybe take a few shots at us. Yes! Knights, turn 1. End of the movement phase. Lady Diana moved on to this objective. This one pushed forward. We moved forward here and we tried to... There's a little bit of deep strike pockets, but not too much. And this one can maybe get some shots somewhere. But the first thing we're going to do is start here. We'll put the autocannons into the Talos and the heavy stubber into the Helverins on the top. The stubber, 2 hits, Wound on 4s. And yeah, toughness 4. They've got 5 up save. +1/-1 to melee cover, so 5 up. Oh, they make it. Also cannon into the Talos for 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. They can do a single reroll. They all hit. Talos is toughness 6, and I think they're strength 7. Yep. So wounding on 3s. That's a good chunk of wounds. And the Talos reduces damage, I think. It's got 3 up save, it's got 4 up save. So 2 go through. No, it's got a 5 up, feel no pain, so that's 6 damage on a 5 up. Oh, it takes 6. It's got 7 wounds. Bring it down to 1. Oh. The Drukhari make a mistake. So we will rinse and repeat. Put the stubber into the Hellions and the autocannons into the Talos and finish that off. 3 hits, wounding on 4s, saving on 5s. So one of them takes a wound, putting them down to 1. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Hitting on 3s. And I can do a reroll. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 4s. Ooh. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright, 5 up, feel no pains. And no, it's dead. And it blows up. No, it doesn't blow up. So we remove the Talos to make life a lot easier there. Alright, the next thing we'll fire the Warden, put the Stubber and the Avenger Gatling Cannon into the Hellions, and the Missile Pod out line of sight. We'll see if we can plink away some wounds on the Venom there, see how that goes. So, 5, hitting on 4, so it's -1 to hit. And strength 5, I think that's wounding on 4s. Let me double check the Venom. Toughness 5, yep, so 4s. And that's, what have I got? 4 up save. AP -1, so 5 up save. And it bosses them all. Oh, I'll do the Stubber first. Hitting on 3s. 1 wound, saving on a 5. And the Gatling Cannon. 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. And I can do a reroll. Strength 6, wounding on 3s. AP -2, so that's a 6 up invul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the squad wiped out. So the poor Hellions are taken down again. And I think, is that the only thing that can shoot? The range on the thermal spear is 30. I think everything now is out of line of sight. So at the end of the turn, the Knights score 3 victory points for holding the 3 objectives, and we'll go on to Drukhari. Slightly cagey turn 1 from the Drukhari. The only thing, this has moved here for later, but it's still out of line of sight for most things. Just tuck round that way a bit more. Try and get it hidden from over there. We've jumped forward here, and we will play potent metal toxins. Obviously, they'll come up later because they've got poison weapons, so they can shoot the front one. It doesn't work against the Titanic, but it will work against the vehicle. These guys have jumped up, and I've paid the 2 command points already for never stationary, so they can move 7 after they've shot, and they'll jump down here. And that is pretty much it. So we'll go into probably a very brief shooting phase because there's only 2 units that can shoot, and that will be very much that. Over here, so this unit has, so this unit with the metallotoxins will shoot the front one. So there are 3 sharp carbines hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, and they will save on 3-ups, and they make all of those. There's the splinter cannon, which hits on 4s because it moved and it's heavy, and wound on 4s, no wounds, and D6 for the shredder. 5 shots hitting on 3s. Toughness, strength 6, so wounding on 5s. Saving on 4s. And they all save. This little knight will have to have its revenge, I think. And we will go into these guys over here. So actually the heat lances and the blast pistol are out of range. So it's just 2 dark lances hitting on 4s because it moved. Wounding on 3s. Oh. Oh dear. And then these guys will just drop their 7 inches down. Moving them out of line of sight. And that, I think, is the end of a very quick turn 1 for the Drukhari. Doing absolutely 0 wounds. But they score 2 points, putting it 3 points to 2, as we go to turn 2 for the Knights. As we go into turn 2, which of the objectives will disappear? 6. So the objective in the back corner over there will disappear. The Knights will have to push forward. End of the movement phase. So this one has stayed here. This one pushed forward. He can shoot and attack. Push forward there. This one moved to take that objective that the other 2 moved off. The big lady has moved. There's an objective underneath her. And this one advanced. Got 5 inches plus 1 for being Imperialis, and shifted right over here. And hopefully we can take down that one, and then the warlord can get out and we can shoot her. So we will start over there. So we'll start with the melter. Hitting on 4s because she advanced. I'll re-roll that one. Nope. D3. 2. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 5 up flicker field. No. 2d3, pick the highest. For 5. It's well in half range. The Venoms have 6 wounds. Putting that one down to 1. That's a shame. Right, I'll come back to that one. Put all the shots here into these guys. And they will claim some meager cover from that, because, you know, Stubber, wounding on 3s. And Scourges have 5 up save. Well, they were 4 up save. So 4 up save. No. We will kill one with the Shard Carbine. And the autocannon 3, 6, 8. Hitting on 3s with a single reroll. 1 into a 1. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 4s. Oh, wow. We only kill another one. Oh, that's impressive. So that one will have to go in. The Melter hits. Wounds. These are what, 5 up invul, which they make. D3 for 1, which hits. Doesn't wound. That's impressive. She can put everything into there as well. Stubber. 3 hits. 2 wounds, saving on 4s. We take down 1 more. And can she do better with her autocannons? No, she gets 6. But she hits with all of them. Wounds on 2s. Save on 4 ups. That's 4. That is actually then done. Are we on that objective? We are not. That's a shame, but at least the Drukhari are not on the objective. Yet. So the only thing that's left with any shots that can see or do anything is this one here. I'll put the rocket into there, the flamer into there. What can she actually see? Put this. We can shoot in here. So put the flamer and the stubber in there, the rockets and the Avenger Gatling cannon in there, in the hopes of doing something. Flamer. 5. Yep. So 4s. Saving on 5s because it's -1. Nope. Does it explode? Nope. And the other warlord gets out. Over there. And the rocket. 2 shots. 2 hits. 2 wounds. 6 up. So we take 2 of those. The Avenger Gatling cannon. cocked. And I can re-roll one. Well, that one was wounding on 2s. Saving on 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just the Saberite with our blast pistol left there. At least they don't have to take morale. That was brutal. So the Drukhari need the reinforcements to come in, and they need to do something with them. So we get 1, 2, 3 points for them, putting them on to 6, as we go into turn 2 for the Drukhari. So turn 2 for the Drukhari, we paid the command point to come down and hop out of the transport here, 9 inches away from here. Webway portaled out 9 inches away from here. We've moved and paid the CP for a move and shoot and move back again. They moved exactly 7 inches forward, so they'll move exactly 7 inches backwards once they've fired. We've come to claim this one, and she fancies her chances, apparently. We shall see. As we go into the shooting phase, those girls advance, so she can't. So she will shoot her blast pistol. And this one hits. And strength 8, yes. 5 up pinball, which we make. Coming round here, we'll try and clear off at least one of them. So the blast pistol doesn't hit. 2 heat lances don't hit. Dark lances don't hit. Oh dear. I've cost myself a mischief. They will. Hop. Well, we'll shoot that over there into that one. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. We're not paying for the metal toxins. Nothing. Those guys there will shoot their pistols in. I think the pistol's a 12-inch range. Hitting on 3s. Looking for 6s. Oh. Saving on the 3. Oh, and it saves. Alright, we will go charging in here. Oh, yep, that's in. And we can charge there. And then we're still holding the objective. Charge in with the Warlord there. She's in, but she'll tuck right in there. We'll charge in over there. They need a 9. They don't get it. Incubi need a 9. Trezor needs a 9. The Venom. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. These girls will charge in. And they fail because they're going over the... Oh, no. Nope. We said before, it has to land in there. 7. Yeah, that'll go in. Overwatch. Overwatch. The Stubber. And... doesn't save. And Flamer at 1. Wounds on a 2. Doesn't save. Oh, that's the Warlord. Oh, not the Warlord, that's the Succubus. the Gatling cannon. Who gets 2? 1 wound. No save. So we do take a couple of them down. Right, we'll move those girls in. So that if the succubus can get a 10-inch charge, she can join them. Oh, she gets it. So she can tuck in there. And interrupting is going to be a thing. So I'm going to start over here with the Warlord. She has Adrenalite as her drug, whereas everything else has Grave Lotus. So she gets +1 attack. And +3 for the whip. Hitting on 2s, looking for 6s. No 6s. Strength. 3. Strength 4. So she needs 5 to wound. AP -3, looking for 6s. Nope, so she does 4 wounds to that one. Putting it down to 8. So we are paying 2 CTP to interrupt as the Knight player. He will put 2 Thunder Gauntlets into the Warlord and 2 feet into the troops. So these will hit on 3s. Wound on 2s. 4 up invols. So we take down 3 of them. No, that's the razor flails. And the 2 gauntlets. These will hit on 4s because it's unwieldy, and I can reroll 1. Wound on 2s. 4 up invols. She makes both of them. Oh. So I guess she will do her attacks next, as she wants to get some revenge. So she gets 6 attacks, +1 additional attack, hitting on 2s. Oh, misses 4 times. Strength 4, strength 6, looking for 5s, nothing. These witches we can consolidate in. So there is. Now we'll do the blade first, hitting on 3s. Strength 4, wounding on 6s. And that becomes AP -2. So 5 up, it's got an invul anyway. Nope. So we take a wound on the big knight. The Agonizer. 2 hits. No wounds. Shardnet Impaler. 3 hits. Strength. User, so strength 4, so 6s. Nothing. The Hydra Gauntlets. 3 hits. Strength 4, 5, 6, so wounding on 5s. 2 wounds go through. Both saving up on the 5 up invul. No. So that's 3 wounds. And then the Razor Flails. 3 hits. Looking for 6s. 1. AP -2, 5 up. No. 1 damage. So 4 wounds. Taking that down to 20. So we're getting our wounds in now. The last thing to fight is this one here. So 4 with the Agonizer. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on 6s. Nope. So we do 1 damage on that one. Putting it on to 11. And we get to do some fighting back. So, This armager gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s with a reroll. Strength 6, wounding on 2s. 4 up invul. Almost makes it. Almost. And if we consolidate slightly towards the nearest model, I think that puts us onto the objective. We have already scored. This one here. So it's going to be wounding on 2s anyway. So we'll do the sweeping. And I can do a single reroll. And wounding on 2s. Saving on a 4 up invul. So that's 4 wounds. How many does she have? She's got 5 wounds. Putting her onto 1 wound left. And that is the end of the turn. And we get 1 point because they're OPSEC. Yeah, so 1 point for the Drukhari, and they're in a brutal way. And which objective will disappear? 5. Which is this one over here. Ooh. And we've got into turn 3. End of the movement phase. These two have joined the table here. Sweep and clear this section. Sweep and clear here. We've moved to take care of these guys. We've consolidated on. We've moved out of combat. I can either charge again or shoot. Seeing what happens here. Fall out of combat with the Titanic unit because you can still shoot. And fire out line of sight at those things. And we pay the CP in advance for -1 to hit. And then we can shoot in the warlord or the secondary succubus there. And so we will go on to the shooting. We will start here. No, we'll start here because then we can decide what to do with that one at a later date. So we'll put everything at the incubi here. The stubber. No wounds. And the 2, 4, 6, 9. Hitting on 3s. Oh, I can do a single reroll. Wounding on. I was going to say, I don't know if they're toughness 4 or toughness 3. But it does not actually matter because it's all wounding on 3s. Saving on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're dead. So we'll put the front one. I've just taken her ponytail off. Oh dear. So the melter doesn't hit. I'll use my reroll. Hits. Wounds. She's got 4 up invul. D6 for 1. And she reduces damage. So she's taking 1 wound. D3 for 3. 2 hits. 1 wound. No, at this range, 2d3. So 2, she's taken 3. So I guess the other one here is the melter in range. No. So it's d3 shots. 3. Reroll 1. 1 wound. 4 up invul. 2d3, so 3, that's 6 wounds. I I think that might be Drazar. Has 6 wounds, yeah. So, poor ponytail. Don't lose that. Which means I think this one will shoot back here. We'll pay, is it 1 or 2 CP? Sky Reaper Protocols, 1 CP. The autocannon can reroll fell hits against fly. So we have the stubber. And I'll use my 1 free reroll. Oh, never mind. On a 5, nothing. Uh, 3, 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 4s, but re-rolling everything. Oh, thank goodness. That's a better conversion. Hitting on 3s. Saving on 5 ups. 3, 6, 9. Yeah. That's removed from play as well. So we clear off our backfield. We'll shoot down here. Melter hits. Wounds, 6 up save. Nope. D3 for 2. I can re-roll. 6 up saves. No, so 2 more there go. Hit a -1. Or charge back in. I think maybe charge back in there. At least it'll keep her tied up. Okay, that one will shoot at the other succubus. The melter. Reroll the melter. D3. 3. 2 hits. No wounds. Oh no, 1 wound. 2d6, pick the highest. Yeah, I think she only has 5 wounds. Yeah, 5 wounds. She is gone. Which means everything from Athena into the squad in front of her, we'll clear them off good and proper. So the Flamer, oh, and the Rocky Pod Legs is going into there. 2 wounds, 2 of them dead. Stubber. 1 wound. Oh, it's a 6 up save. And the Avenger Gatling Cannon. Single reroll. And then looking for 2s. Oh. And 6s. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there's only 5 left there anyway. And the Rocket Pod. Probably should have kept a reroll for this. It's 4, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, saving on 5 ups. No, so we take down 1 of them. And it probably should be the yeah. Charge phase. Well, that's auto in. And we'll double check the charge on that one. Yep. Charge back in there. I think we'll have to start there. And 3 CP left, they'll probably interrupt there. So we'll start over here. We'll do the sweep. Hitting on 3s. With a single reroll. Winning on 2s. 4 up invols. She fails the one that counts. And we take down the Warlord. Yeah, we'll pay our 2 CP to interrupt here. So what we got? We got 1 Agonizer, Shardnet Impaler, Razor Flails, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the Agonizer. Turn 3, is it +1 to hit in close combat? Yeah, and 1 to the hit roll. So the Agonizer will wound on a 5, save on a 6. Nope. So that takes a wound. The the Shardnet Impaler. 1 wound. AP -2, 5 up. That's okay. The Razor Flails. They'll hit. Oh wow. Yes, strength 4, so that AP -1, so saving on 4s. So we take 2 wounds. And then the Incubi Blades. Almost all hit. 5s and 6s for the extra AP. No 6s. That one was a 5. And these will save on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that takes 8 damage. I think that will happily bracket it. Putting it down to 4 wounds, so it'll be hitting on 4s. And that will sweep for 8 attacks. Hitting on. I can reroll 1. Ooh. Wounding on 2s. Saving on a 4 up. Well, that was interesting. At the end of the turn, we get 1, 2, 3 more command points, or 3 more victory points, putting us on to 9 to 3. And going on to Drukhari, turn. So we're remained in combat here. Hopefully maybe we can do something with the pistols. And we've jumped up there and try and take something out of the Warlord before we get blasted off the table, probably. And pistols first. So it's 4 pistols and the blast pistol. 6s. Blast pistol. Wounds. AP -4. So saving on the 5 up. Oh, that good. That saves. And Little guys over there shooting at the warlord. Let's see if they hit this time. Oh, the heat lances first like I did last time. That wounds. 4 up invul, which makes dark lances. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Ooh, both failed. So that's 8 damage. Ooh, putting it down to 12. This is very much bracketed. But we'll go on to the fight phase. We will do the sweep again. Hitting on 4s with a single reroll. Oh wow, that's really messed it up. 2 wounds, 4 up invuls. We only take down 1. So there are 1, 2, 3 blades, Agonizer, Shardnet Impaler, and the Razor Flails. Right, the blades first. Hitting on 2s. Moving on 5s. So these ones are 4 up saves. And these ones are 5 up saves. Only takes 1 damage. Down to 3. The Agonizer hits. Wounds, 6 up save. Nope. Putting it down to 2. The Shardnet Impaler. Nothing. The Razor Flails. All hit. 3 wounds at -1. Oh! It doesn't go boom though. So we take a single knight down with us. I think that is a very good place to stop because it's 0 points for the Drukhari and let's see how many points, which one goes? 6, that one's already gone. 3, so that one goes. So we will take at least 2 points in turn 4. And 3's already gone. 4. And at least another 1-2 points in turn 5. So that's 4. It's 13 points to 3. I think maybe this is a bit of a mixed matched army, but I wanted to see what the Drukhari could do. And apparently, only kill 1. That is impressive. I thought they would actually do a lot more. Maybe they shouldn't have given up turn 1. That was probably their undoing. Having the Haywire Blasters do some damage first probably would have been useful. And yeah, well, it was a lot of fun. Just turn 1, just 0 damage to any of the knights. That was really quite impressive. But anyway, once again, thank you for indulging me in the Solohammer. Hopefully we'll get to play with some other people again very soon. And we've got some other projects in the works for the Icaran sector. So please do like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me I cheesed myself, which is probably fair. And we will see you in the next video.